Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. They've gone from being a celebrity couple we completely doubted to one that we can't stop shipping. That's why these recent Travis Scott cheating rumors have us absolutely shook. However, in order to keep us from totally going off the rails, we thought we'd take some time to reflect on everyone Kylie and Travis have been with before they wound up with each other. And trust me, some people from their dating history are definitely going to surprise you, like the fact Travis was with one of Kylie's sisters before her. Yeah, we're gonna get into all the ghosts of girlfriends and boyfriends past right now, so stay tuned. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. We have a lot of drama to sift through when it comes to Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's previous relationships. But first, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. That way, you're always up to date on the latest Kylie Jenner tea. Recently, TMZ reported that Kylie Jenner accused Travis Scott of cheating on her after she found apparently some evidence of his indiscretions. A source later told Radar Online that this evidence included messages from a random woman who was claiming to be Travis's side chick. Although Kylie was unable to find any real proof of Travis's cheating, this still reportedly caused a major fight between the two and has since worried us that one of our fave celeb couples could have an expiration date. While I'm hoping that's not the case because you all know that I seriously love these two, sure, at the beginning I thought they got pregnant way too soon, but they proved to be great parents and partners to one another, until this little bump in the road. However, before we let our minds start spiraling out of control, I have something to distract us all with: Kylie and Travis's complete dating history. And let me tell you, there is some serious tea involved, especially when it comes to Travis's past. So let's not waste any more time and take a walk down memory lane, specifically starting with Travis's dating history. First up on Travis's list of girlfriends past goes to Chantel Jeffries. Yes, the same Instagram model turned DJ that Justin Bieber has hooked up with in the past, in between his time spent with Selena Gomez and his now wife. However, Justin isn't the only musician who Chantel has taken a liking to. Back in 2015, Chantel and Travis were rumored to have been hooking up. It all started with a single Snapchat that Travis posted saying that he missed somebody, followed by Chantel posting a similar message on her social media, and from there, the speculation ensued. After that, Chantel was rumored to have attended several of Travis's shows, but eventually she put an end to whatever they had in the comments of an Instagram post where she claimed she was actually dating someone else. Next up on our list of Travis's past ladies is someone I know I definitely didn't know about: Rihanna. Right before Travis was linked to Chantel Jeffries in 2015, he was also believed to have dated megastar Rihanna after the two were seen hanging out several times at New York Fashion Week in February of that year. However, it sounds like in the matter of time it took you to say WTF, Rihanna and Travis got dated, the two had moved on from one another. Rihanna posted several months later that she was single, and we can assume Travis moved on to Chantel. Although Rihanna and Travis's time together was short and sweet, it's still kind of crazy to me to think they had a fling at some point. Moving on, let's talk about the next lady on our list of Travis's past loves: model and actress Karrueche Tran. She most notably dated Chris Brown. You see, these two stirred up rumors in 2016 when, similar to Rihanna, they were seen hanging out at New York Fashion Week. According to MediaTakeout.com, at the time the two were seen looking real cuddly at the EVERYONE fashion show. Onlookers said they were, quote, kissing and hugging in the VIP section all night. In true celeb fashion, the two avoided confirming that they were ever actually together, but they definitely turned some heads, being that, as I mentioned, Karrueche had recently dated Chris Brown and Travis Scott had recently dated Rihanna. This caused many to think that Travis and Karrueche were simply dating just to get back at their exes. And while Karrueche's rep later tried to deny that anything was happening between the two, it seems everyone who ever witnessed them together tells a different story. Next up on our list of Travis's previous ladies is one that I know you all have been waiting for. Remember how I told you that Travis had hooked up with one of Kylie's sisters before her? Well, we have finally made it to that part in Travis's dating history. Yes, for those of you who don't follow the Kylie Jenner's every move, I'm here to tell you that before Travis was linked to Kylie Jenner, he was linked to her older sister, Kendall.
Shut up!
Kendall and Travis were rumored to have had a fling in 2016, and while it was a classic Kendall relationship where she tried to keep it on the down low, the two definitely had something more than just friends, because it was later reported that Travis was boasting about sleeping with not one, but two Kylie Jenner women. According to a source close to Travis, once Travis and Kylie became a thing, he later bragged about who was better in bed when it came down to Kendall and Kylie. The source told News Hip Hop, quote, he's been boasting that Kylie is way better in bed than Kendall and has more to play with.
A little cushion for the cushion.
Well, that makes me slightly uncomfortable. On a positive note for Kendall, Travis did reportedly pay her one compliment, even if it is the go-to thing everyone says once they've just said something rude. The source went on to say Travis said that, quote, Kendall's got more personality. Ouch! Despite Travis's comparison of the two sisters when him and Kylie first got together, things between the three don't seem awkward at all. Kendall seems to love her role as an Aunt to Stormy more than she ever cared about being Travis's latest fling whenever they were together.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Moving on to Travis's next past lady. I'm warning you now, it's another name you're going to recognize and say, what in the actual because that was my personal reaction when I found out these two were ever linked. There's absolutely no way you've guessed it by now, but the woman I'm talking about is none other than Hailey Bieber, formerly known as Hailey Baldwin.
I'm sorry, what?
Back in 2017, pre-Justin and Hailey reconnecting and subsequently getting married, Hailey stirred up rumors that something was going down between her and Travis when she posted these two photos from a shoot they did together. It was speculated at the time that Hailey might have been working with Travis for one of his upcoming videos, and while it was never confirmed that the two had anything, just the fact that they were ever linked is enough to make one raise an eyebrow. Last up on Travis's list of ladies pre-Kylie is another one of Kylie's pals, Justine Skye. Justine was one of Travis's longer relationships, as the two supposedly dated from 2016 to 2017. That is until Kylie apparently swooped in and snatched him for herself. While that is said to have caused some drama between the two friends, and rightfully so, that was real shady of Kylie, Justine has recently said that her and the youngest Kar Jenner didn't necessarily stop being friends because of Travis, but instead because they just outgrew one another.
Like, things happen, you know.
I don't speak anymore, you're not friends?
No, we speak. Like, there's nothing, like, I mean, we're not as close. We're not as close as we once were.
Justine went on to say there's, quote, no beef with her and Kylie, but personally, I still feel like those things that happened were Kylie stealing Travis from under her, and it makes sense as to why Justine wouldn't necessarily be friends with her after that. Moving on, though, while Travis was linked to a few more ladies in between, those are all we have time to dive into, because now we need to talk about his current girlfriend and baby mama, Kylie Jenner, and her past relationships that eventually led her to Travis. Being that Kylie has been in the spotlight most of her life, her dating history goes back much further, all the way back to 2011 when she briefly dated Australian heartthrob Cody Simpson. Cody and Kylie had a short-lived relationship, being that they were both young at the time. They did, however, have one super talked-about date when the two were seen at the Grove, an outdoor shopping area here in Los Angeles, and their fans even gave them a ship name, Cody with a K. After the two had already split, Cody talked about him and Kylie's little teenage romance on E's Hello Ross. It essentially sounds like he didn't like the pressure that came with dating a Kar Jenner, as he said, quote, no, the whole K-O-D-Y thing didn't really work for me.
That's rude.
After Kylie, we know Cody moved on to another young celeb who runs in that same circle, Gigi Hadid. Although the two dated for a while, ultimately they didn't work out either. Moving on to Kylie's next boy toy, Jaden Smith. Being that Kylie and Jaden both come from famous families, it's natural that the two would become friends and that the friendship eventually led to more. That happened in 2013. During this time, the two were seen gallivanting around Los Angeles together, and they were even once caught holding hands while leaving a movie. So if that doesn't say official when it comes to a teenage relationship, then I don't know what does. That following year, even by all appearances, Kylie made a cameo in Jaden Smith's video for his song Blue Ocean. Although her face never comes into frame, everything about it screams Kylie. Jaden and Kylie's relationship continued for some time after that. Many thought his song Passionate was actually about her. However, after some time, the two eventually went their own separate ways, but they did remain friends. We know Jaden was the one who introduced Kylie to her now ex-best friend Jordan Woods, and that the three often hung out together. While those days are over now, I think it's safe to say Kylie doesn't hold any hard feelings towards Jaden. Next up on our list of Kylie's past suitors is none other than Justin Bieber. Yep, bet you forgot about this, but don't worry, I'm here to remind you. Back in 2014, Justin and Kylie were seen getting real close at Coachella, and the two definitely looked like they got cut being more than friends. The two fueled romance rumors when they were seen on a couple dinner dates here in Los Angeles, and things only escalated when Justin was believed to have brought Kylie to Vegas to see a boxing match. It didn't help that the two were also posting with one another on social media. And while neither Justin nor Kylie ever confirmed their relationship, all signs pointed to the fact that at some point the two were definitely more than just friends, which makes Justin's later rumored hooking up with Kylie's older sister Kourtney that much more interesting. While most of us wouldn't want our sisters doing anything with our exes, we know the Kar-Jenners don't exactly have that same mentality.
A family that swaps together stays together.
Moving on, let's talk about the next guy in Kylie's ghost of boyfriends past, Miles Richie. Yes, Sophia Richie's brother. Sophia Richie, who is now dating Scott Disick, who is essentially forever part of the Kar-Jenner clan because he shares 3 children with Kourtney. I'm telling you, I couldn't intertwine these people more if I tried.
It's all connected, shut up.
Anyway, also in 2014, that summer to be exact, Kylie was linked to Miles after the two were seen driving around Los Angeles looking real cozy. Nothing says romance like a nice little drive around town. On top of that, TMZ also received pictures of Kylie in a tattoo shop with Miles, where she was seen tattooing her initials on his hand. I'm sorry, but those two had to have had some serious feels for one another. If Miles not only let Kylie, who was unexperienced with a tattoo gun, near him, and the fact he let her write her initials. However, the summer of love eventually came to an end because, as you all know, 2014 was also the year that Kylie met potentially her most notable ex, Tyga.
Okay, here we go.
Kylie and Tyga first started hanging out back in 2014 when Kylie was just 17. So that right there caused quite a stir, as you can imagine. Once rumors started swirling that they were an item, Tyga took to Twitter to deny the allegations. Probably a good thing considering Tyga's age and the fact he was still dating Blac Chyna. Yeah, TBT to that. Shortly after Tyga and Chyna called it quits officially, Kylie and Tyga started showing up on one another's Instagrams. Still, they tried to deny anything serious was going on until boom, Kylie turned 18 and the two were suddenly open about their relationship. However, it's safe to say it was a relationship filled with many ups and downs thanks to Tyga's inability to keep his wandering eye in check. Funny how so many Kar-Jenner men have had that problem. Anyway, Tyga's most notable cheating scandal with Kylie happened in 2016. In January of that year, Tyga was accused of cheating on Kylie with a Brazilian model. The model met Tyga while on a video shoot and later appeared on Kingin' with Tyga, a show on MTV. Despite these rumors, Kylie and Tyga tried to put on a united front for some time. However, things were never really the same, being that there were still rumors that Tyga was not faithful. The two officially called it quits a few months later when they broke up right before the 2016 Met Gala. While many thought they would give love another go, sources told TMZ at the time that it was, quote, for good, and the two have remained broken up ever since. Kylie later addressed her breakup with Tyga during her own reality spin-off series, Life of Kylie. Even after all of that cheating drama, she really didn't have anything bad to say about him.
Him and I will always have a bond. There was no crazy fight.
Before we dive into Kylie's last and current boyfriend, Travis Scott, there is one more honorable mention when it comes to her past relationships, rapper Party Next Door. While Tyga and Kylie were on one of their many breaks, Kylie was linked to P&D for a bit, and she even starred in one of his music videos where they had a pretty heavy makeout scene. However, Kylie herself later opened up about what the two had going on during an interview with Complex. At the time, she said, quote, "Me and Party have a cool relationship. I think he's so talented and I love his music. But I wouldn't say we dated. It never really got to that boyfriend-girlfriend stage. It was just fun. I was doing what I wanted." So there you go, people. For the most part, that sums up the most important people Kylie previously dated. And now that brings us to her current boyfriend and baby daddy, Travis Scott. Kylie and Travis were first spotted together in 2017 when they were seen getting real cuddly at Coachella. Clearly, that is Kylie's favorite place to find love.
The Coachella Music Festival. So fun.
Shortly after that, the two were spotted for the first time together on the sidelines of a basketball game, and then the two pretty much were attached at the hip. Kylie went on his tour with him later that year. They were seen multiple times together, and at the time, a source told Us Weekly that Travis was telling his friends that he and Kylie were, quote, the real deal. And that's a good thing, because in September of that year, TMZ broke the news that Kylie and Travis were expecting a child together, and at the time, Kylie was already about 4 months along, meaning they got pregnant shortly after they got together. However, as you all know, Kylie and Travis hid her entire pregnancy until Stormi was born, and they released that now infamous YouTube video that showed us everything we missed. Since Stormi's birth, we've honestly seen Kylie and Travis grow closer and closer, and slowly but surely, they've become one of our fave celeb couples. However, recently they've hit a bit of a rough patch. Shortly after Kylie's sister Khloe experienced her second major cheating scandal with Tristan Thompson, TMZ reported that Kylie had accused Travis of cheating on her after she found evidence. According to Radar Online, a source revealed that part of this evidence was text messages Kylie received from a random woman claiming to be a side chick. Although there was no proof, with Kylie already losing her best friend recently, the source reported that she's been paranoid and struggling with who she can trust. Days later, we found out that Kylie found even more evidence against Travis. TMZ reported that she also found some, quote, overly friendly DMs on Instagram. All of this caused a major fight between Kylie and Travis, despite him adamantly denying anything has happened. To prove his loyalty to Kylie, Travis even recently deleted his Instagram in an effort to get rid of anything Kylie could later use against him. Sources told TMZ that this was his way of proving his commitment to Kylie and Stormi. And while these two are not on the outs yet, I'm hoping that they find a way to work through this little rut of trust issues. Because based on their history, I feel like neither of them have had a love like this before, and they have little Stormi together. You guys know I'm hoping these rumors don't end up being true, but now I want to know your thoughts. What did you think of Kylie and Travis's dating history? Did anyone surprise you? Also, do you think they'll make it through these rumors? Let it out down there in the comments. For more news on your fave celebs, check out one of our recent videos, and for more entertainment news, subscribe to Hollyscoop now.